Okay, same day, second video of the day, like the good old days, right? So, what, June 6th of 2023, I said the next video was going to be the honey. So this is 15 kg, right? I have two of them. This one's cloves. I don't know what the other bucket is, but it's a different kind of honey, I'm pretty sure. There was a choice of two, and I bought two. I paid $200 per bucket, which was cheaper to buy it this way versus already jarred up. And so, therefore, I've got my own jars. Now, I don't know if it made much of a difference after the fact of buying the jars, because I had to buy 3 cases. Because I kind of calculated out 36 jars. That's low. 36 jars. 36 jars. 1 liter size jars for 15 kg honey. So we'll see. Right? And I'm going to start with this one first. And then we'll see what happens after that. If I can get them all done before Thursday, better for me because I'm on a schedule. Right? I've got more jars coming in. They're the bigger ones, right? The 1 gallon ones. Because I have that fancy dancy sugar from India that's high in magnesium. And when I was speaking to those women, I mentioned something about it, right? And I mentioned I said, you know, I was talking about the sugar. I'm looking for it. I don't see it here. I was talking about the sugar that right now I have it in a 3-gallon food grade black bucket, but that's long term, and I don't know if I want to leave it like that long term. So I decided to get 4 more big jars, right here it is. 1 gallon jars, 4 of them. I will most definitely fill up 3 of them with this particular sugar. It kind of looks like a brown sugar, right? There's the name of it. You can see it. I let my son taste it. I tasted it. The first taste I liked. The second taste, maybe not so much. But, you know, I bought it not so much for the taste as I did for the magnesium in it, people. Because it's hard to find sugar with vitamins and those kind of things, right? And, so I'm going to have to taste it right now. Okay? I'm not going to take too much. Because for something like this, you don't need to use a lot, right? You can combine it with other sugars, whatever, or even the honey for that matter. When I get into making those super drinks for Amari, now, you see, in the amount that I took it, it tastes exactly like brown sugar, only it's more nutritional than brown sugar because it comes from a different plant from India. And it's known to have a fair amount of magnesium in it, as well as a few other earth elements. Okay? So, when I was talking to those women yesterday, you know, I mentioned the sugar, right? Like, I'm at the tail end now, right? But there's still a few things I have to do, right? So when I work on my Amari's cookbook, I'm sure this sugar will be included. And, you know, everybody got quiet for a minute, you know. I just assumed that they knew that this had magnesium in it, as if they would know. But I'm just saying, right? So I had to buy 4 more 4-gallon jars for at least, if I don't fill them all up, because it's a 3-gallon bucket. So we'll see, right? And then with that, because I got it from Storehouse Foods from Alberta, from my Alberta farmer buddies, right? I kind of wung it by them. One fella, it turns out he knows how to make web pages, right? And I told him I work on a non-profit, but of course I'm scandalous, right? Da-da-da-da. But, you know, I asked him if Joel mentioned to him that you know, I have a foundation, blah, blah, blah. And he said, no, I didn't know. And I said, yeah. And I said, I never really talked it over with Joel, right? But now that I got you on the phone, and it turns out that you know how to make web pages, how would you feel about maybe being a webmaster to the website that I have in relation to the foundation. And you guys are in Alberta. The contract that I have under my foundation, it's $3 a year. Stick with the format, right? I always went off on the right foot, and all it takes is 10 farmers, people. That's it. That's what I told that fella. I think his name was AJ. I said, yeah, it's just going to take 10 of you guys just to step up to the plate and start doing something with the foundation. It has a legitimate GST number, hasn't been used for 23 years. And, it'd be a real shame just to throw everything away. I have, the federal trademark in Canada still, nothing to renew it in 2025. If we're going to spread out, we can always bootleg New Nations Unity in the States and then re-put the application in if it spreads out that far between the farmers, that is, right? So anyway, that's pending. That's pending. So you never know, right? I said, well, wing it by Joel, right? Talk to him about it, and next time I phone up, because I want to order maybe more jars, because I might want 4 more jars. And before I go off and buy them on Amazon, I'd rather buy it from Storehouse Foods, because with that comes 25 pounds, I think. 25 pounds, 26 pounds. I get cranberry beans, Great Northern White beans. I get the black turtle beans. Plus I get, and in this situation, it's going to be whole red lentils. And it coming in at like $2.99 a pound, which is a pretty good deal in light of everything that's going on in the world. So for me, I feel like I'm getting the greatest deal on the planet when I order my jars from Storehouse Food. And I have a rapport with them because I've ordered a few times. Remember, we got the, what was it? Was the spring hard white wheat? Or was it the winter hard white wheat? I got the Great Northern beans from them. I got a few things from them. I was still ordering, but not as much like I was because I'm at the tail end of things. So in the meantime, Doug, another fella, but only this one, I don't know, people. I think I got a little frisky. Yeah. He came to the door, he delivered it to me. Now, I can't see that well, right? But he kind of looked cute from what I could see. Right? And because I talked to these fellas on the phone, and we crack jokes and stuff, like they've been holding my honey for like 3 months. The good guys, right? If I have a problem with whatever, I phone up a Storehouse Foods, I talk to Joel, right? I talk to Doug a few times, and and sometimes we get chatty. Well, I get chatty. They just listen and laugh and whatever, maybe crack a joke back, right? But, like, I guess I'm some sort of old lonely crow that has to dial up a phone and talk to a man through making an order just to get that male attention. I don't know. So anyway, I've been talking about this honey for 3 months now, that we're going to do this honey, right? But we're going to do the honey on a good note, okay? After what happened yesterday, well, it wasn't that bad, so we're still kind of on a good note. But it would be better if I was even on a better note, to which I asked Doug out for a date. Yeah. Because I phoned him back, and I wanted to make sure that I got his company name right. Because I want to, say whose honey it belongs to. And if you want to order and you live in Canada, Lucy, you live in Kitimat, I did confirm to him that you can order from BC Buzz Honey. I'll provide the link, and they'll ship it out to you. And they're a very good, reputable company, because they've been holding my honey in 2 15 kg buckets for over 3 months after I paid for it. And they went out of their way to deliver it to me. So I'm just saying, right? And that's good. And they don't mix it with anything. It's pure 100% honey, unadulterated, right? No water, no nothing. So, and they'll warm it up for you before they ship it to you so that you can re-jar it up depending on the amount that you buy. Or you can buy it already pre-jarred. I'm just saying. So, and for anyone else that lives in Canada, I don't know how far they ship out. So let's say if you're sitting up in Toronto or something, you're watching my video, and you want some BC Buzz honey, all you have to do is contact Doug. He's the go-to guy, right? And let him know that you heard it from Judy, and I'm sure he'll find a way to get it to you. But if you live in the United States, that's different. You know, you're looking at different kind of paperwork, blah, blah, blah. So you won't be able to order it from the States. And the advice is just go to your local area and try and buy honey there. Because with the way the economy is going, people, and with too many disruptions within society as a whole, you know, it's a one food source that never ever goes bad, provided that you don't store it in metal tins. Okay? If you store it in metal tins, the tin itself starts to erode over a long period of time. So you definitely want it in jars, preferably, right? For long term, okay? Buckets are okay, but you know my philosophy on jars, right? So, and then, yeah, you know, I phoned him back just to confirm the company name, so I got it correct, because I was just going to call it Buzz Honey. He goes, oh, no, it's BC Buzz Honey. I said, well, that's important to know. And since I have you on the phone, would you deliver through shipping if my friend in Kitimat wants to order, like Lucy, or anyone else in Canada? Talking about this honey.
Okay, well, I'll be right back, okay?
Yeah. Amari's okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. So, you know, he goes, yeah, we can do that, but not to the States. I said, okay, I'll let them know. And of course, I'm thinking, you know, he came to my door, he kind of looked cute, right? And like I talked to these guys on the phone, right? You know, there's Joel in Alberta, there's Doug in Langley with the bees, and, you know, a few other guys along the way as I'm, you know, communicating over these food products that I buy, right? But I ain't got no time for a man. But I said to him, I said, like, this is just between us, okay? I said, well, we are, you know, can I let the ladies who watch my video, the ladies, wasn't even thinking about myself at first, or at least consciously, right? I said, can I let the ladies know that maybe you might be available for, you know, a date? Are you, like, married or single or whatever, right? He goes, oh, well, I'm single. I said, oh, really? Oh, well, geez. Oh, would you go out on a date with me? I asked him for a date, people. He goes, well, yeah. So, of course, I put the brakes on, right? Well, I have to let you know before that happens that technically I'm legally blind. 13% vision, 2% vision. Prospect doesn't look good, probably get worse. I'm busy. I have a lot of drama and trauma in my life. You know, I have 2 grandkids that I look after, one with severe cerebral palsy. Obviously, I'm busy. And if we have a date, it can't happen for about 2 or 3 months until I'm all caught up with things. And I feel like I can relax and maybe get a little sexy. This is how I'm talking to him on the phone. Oh, my Lord. He goes, yeah, we could do that. I said, okay. So what? Who pays? I said, here's an idea. How about you pay $50, I pay $50. We'll throw it into one pile, and we'll just get together and go off and do like the good old days. We'll just see where it goes with it, right? You know. First thing I'm gonna ask him to do is take me to the beach. Because he'll say, well, what do you want to do? I'll be like, well, I want to go to the ocean. I really miss the ocean, people. Yeah. Just walk and play with the starfish if I find any. Look for bullfrogs. Pick up a few shells, providing that they're clean, depending on what beach you go to, right? You know, and then from there he can choose, right? I figure we'll probably end up going bar hopping, unless, of course, he really doesn't like that kind of environment. But I could see myself doing that, you know, right? You can do a lot with $100, right? If you're not really doing anything in particular, right? You know, I don't need a $400 gourmet meal. You know, a quick hamburger and some French fries, and away we go, right? So we'll see. we'll see. We'll see where I'm in 2 or 3 months from now, because honestly, people, I don't know. I don't know. These eye drops, he's got me on a different kind when I see him for this ice. And I told Doug I'm going to be doing this too. And then I have to work in the yard with freaking sunglasses. Don't ask me how that's going to work, people. How am I going to work in the yard with sunglasses when I can't see out of my freaking eye? Working in the yard yet, but I have to, right? So that's why I put it off for a couple, 2-3 months, so I can just get caught up with some of this bull crap that I have to deal with. But besides that point, so when I want to go get my eye surgery done with the cataract and that Roto-Rooter thing, I'm going to ask the doctor to put me back on my one drop that only has the one medication in it, because this one that I'm using right now, sure, it's a one drop, but it has 2 different kinds of medications in it, and it's drying out my eyes really, really bad, and I think it's encouraging it to get more cloudy faster. Let's just put it that way. Now, mind you, the house is hot and muggy, and, you know, I'm filling up one-size gallon jars that don't have lid on them because I don't have lids for them, and I'm just placing them around the house to try and put moisture into the air. And I'm actually thinking of cleaning out this whole area, which I don't know where I'd put any of that shit, and bringing out my big-ass fish tank and setting up the fish tank to start putting more water, moisture through the fish tank into the air, because it's just like, I'm just whatever, right? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see in 2 or 3 months from now, people. So, should be interesting as to what kind of date it would be. But it's just for fun, right? It's just to do something different. And if he's up for it, why not, right? It takes 2 to tango. The guy might be a good dancer, you never know. Right? Right? So I'd say that's a good note when to come to pour the honey. Right? You're feeling frisky. You want to dance. Right? Run free at the ocean. And I said, we'll go and be free. Just be free. Be free. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in 2 or 3 months from now. We'll see where I'm at with this. Okay? So, now, since you don't want to can, well, you're not really canning. This is not canning. And I talked to one of the fellas at the BC Buzz Honey Hut that jars this stuff. And he recommended this is the best way. If you're going to rejar any of the honey, you use it a jar. And with these lids is your standard lid, right? Okay? Which is fine. It's all you need. As long as it's not too high up on the rim, you'll be fine. Okay? And then it will sit for years. And you want to make the lid as tight as possible. Because what I notice with these things, with these jars, like if I put dry goods in jars, even if I vacuum seal or whatever and the jar pops or whatever, it's just dry goods, but I find that the rims, they loosen themselves over time. I don't know how it does it, but it does. So if you do this, after you put everything in, don't go get it on the lid. Just try and keep it like this, right? And when you screw on your lid, like the rim, you got your lid on, and then you put your rim on, and you screw it on, you want to have it fairly tight, okay? Because it's going to take a while for the honey to actually settle. And because it's not compromised with anything, water or none of that crap, over a period of time, it's going to solidify, okay? It's going to be like, is this what this is? Yeah, this is another company that I got honey from a few years back. And you can see what it's done, right? Okay? And I have some of these jars like this downstairs in Auntie Chemay's room, still unopened. But because of the sign of the times and what's going on in the world, and I know Tisha really likes honey, I just wanted to back, and it was a good deal. and I, just wanted to top off things, I decided to do it this way. And I went with this company this time, and maybe even got a date out of the deal. So we'll see. So I wouldn't recommend, I don't think it would make much of a difference. What I'm going to do, in order to get it into the jars, I'm going to use this pitcher, which has a pour spout, right? You know, a little pour spout, right? It's glass. And I'm going to use a plastic funnel versus a metal funnel. I love this funnel. Sorry. I love this funnel. You don't even know how much I love this funnel. Because I cook with the, the tallow, the beef lard, the pork lard, I'm cooking whatever, right? Things hot. This is wonderful. You definitely want one of these. But in this situation, I don't want the honey to react to the metal under any kind of circumstances. Not saying that it would, but if you decided to store your honey in a can and it sat in the can for 5, 10, 15 years, when you might find that the can eroded and ruined your honey. Whereas if you put it in a jar, you come back in 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, it's gonna be fine. So I'm using a plastic funnel with a glass and a plastic 1 cup to scoop to fill up this, so that when I pour, it should pour in easily and not be gooey, and right? I'm just giving you the heads up. And after that, well, I suppose you should really wipe your rims just in case, right? And then and also in here, if for whatever reason you over pour, because don't forget I can't see. So if I pour up too high and it spills out, oh boy, right? But if you take it up to, well, I'm going to take it up to here. Up to here. So I should have no spillage. So by the time I take off this, that should all remain clean. But if for whatever reason you get a little honey in here, okay, it spills up over the edge, you're going to have to really wipe it down good. Make sure it's really nice and dry before you screw on your lid, because these lids, if they come into contact with moisture under them, they will rust. So you want to make sure this is nice and clean, no matter what, and of your rim. So that's what I'm going to do with the 1 bucket that I've got right now. And then I'm going to put, I've got, oh my God, almost, I don't know, 12, we'll say 12 and 8 more jars. So 12, what is that, 8, that's 20 jars. I have 20 jars right now available. And then I have to wash another case of jars, just as because I calculated it out to be 36 1-liter size jars, which is I'm happy with. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to open this up, because he helped me to open it up to start. Andre had to, oh my God, this isn't going to work. I can't do this. Here we go. Oh, he opened it up just a little bit for me, and I'm already smelling it just from that little that I did. I can already smell it, people. They had it in the warmer, so now it's nice and liquidy and ready to go. Yeah. There we go. Oh my Lord. Andre wanted to know what it tastes like. Andre, come smell this. I might need your help anyway. Smell it. Pretty good, eh?
Smells like just honey.
Yeah. You want to help me?
Sure. What do you do?
I don't know. Need to open it.
Can he explain?
Well, he started it. But I'm not strong enough to... I don't want this to go. Maybe Uncle Marcane might have to come up and do this. Here, you hold the bucket, because I'm afraid if I pull too hard, the thing will snap on me.
I have a feeling this is just the one that's hitting my face. Cause that will like really hurt.
Oh my god. I just don't want it flying off and pouring all over the floor. There we go. Oh my lord.
Ooh, that
Just
smells
turn
good.
it. It does smell good, doesn't it? Yeah. I was almost tempted to change the order and have them just jar it up for me and pay the extra cost, but
No.
next time. Next time. I wanted to try it this way. No, it goes the other way. This one seems to be pulling out better this way. I just don't want it flipping off. There we go. There we go. See, it's snapping. Turn it. Whew. Gotta use your critical thinking skills. There we go. Turn it. There we go. Oh my lord. That is beautiful. Oh yeah. Hey, why don't you show everybody what it looks like? Huh? What?
Give me a sec.
What are you doing? The camera's running. Okay. So we're on a roll. And that's another reason why I want to change this drop. Yeah, because I'm dizzy. I've been dizzy with it, people. Yeah. That other drop with just the one medication, I didn't get so dizzy with it. But, I don't know. What are you doing? Well,
Just want to see what it tastes like.
hold on a minute.
That's my thing. I'm wondering, like, what does it taste like?
Hold on. This is the what I'm... Can I get a clean plate so that when I end up pouring in here, I can just put this on a clean plate?
A clean plate?
Yep. I don't want to put it on the counter.
There you go. It's fine.
I'm trying to stay away from metal.
Why?
Because it might react to it, because it doesn't like to be stored in metal, so therefore it doesn't like to really touch metal. Only common sense, right? So the less that you expose it to metal, the happier it will be. On a property molecule level, that is. Right. Did you show them? No. Oh, okay. See, this is it. Look at that. Pure, unadulterated honey. Isn't that just beautiful? Huh? That is. That's just nice, nice, nice. And then, so now I take this, right, and then I'm going to fill this up so that when I pour it, it's not so gooey on the sides. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Okay, you can take your... Here, just hold on. Where's your spoon? Here, I'll just pour it onto your bread.
No, this makes it. I'll just...
I can't see. Oh, he's gonna like this. Right, look at that. Mm-mm. Can you see that, people? There you go. Alrighty, on. I want to taste it too, but the less you expose it to, I want to run my finger through it, but I'm not even going to do that. Alright, the less you expose it to things, the better off.
Just get some...
No, it's okay, I'll have it later.
Just, like, get a little drip on your finger.
Yeah, but then it will drip off. It's okay, I'll just wait. I'm fine. I can smell it. I know what honey tastes like. I'm just saying, I don't mind waiting. My goal is to get it done and get it put away. I had to move out a whole whack of records you don't even know.
That's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it's really good. So the next time I order, which I might, just as backup, because Tisha really likes honey with the kids. She already asked me for some. Right? I said, of course I'll give you some honey. But next time I'm going to get it more than likely already pre-jarred just for the convenience of it. Right? $300, how many jars? That will be good work for me. Right? But I don't need to do that for a while because we know we're going to be doing the beef. Right? Beef is next on the list in terms of buying anything when it comes to any amount of money. Right? That's going to be expensive. That will be a $500 shop, and you're not going to get very much for $500 in beef, but you need to kind of do it now because this time next year, who knows what things are going to be like. Okay, so now this jug is nice and full, right? So before you put it down on a counter, even though you wiped your counter, it's best just to put it into a clean bowl, your measuring cup. I had a little bit, somehow it got on my finger. Oh, it's very good. Yeah, very, very, very good. And then, right? And then, and away you go. So I will be back.
There you go.
Okay, so Andre is helping me here because I can't see the headspace. Nothing new with that. So as I'm pouring, he's letting me know when I get to the line that I want. As he's moving the jars from front to back and whatnot. Okay? And I told him that he's going to learn how to can applesauce this year. More than likely. And whatever else we might do. Well, we are going to do the blackberries this year, Andre. Because we had some blackberry sauce that I had made.
Blackberry and blueberry.
Blackberry and blueberry that I had made a while back on some pancakes that he made.
It was really good.
Oh,
Those
it was
pancakes.
really good. It was so good. You don't even
I'm
know.
thinking about making a second batch tomorrow, maybe.
So this year we're definitely doing some blackberries. Last year I did nothing. The only thing is he's gonna learn how to do this stuff under my supervision, so that he'll know how to do for himself when I can't do no more. Right? And he'll always have it as long as he has access
How much honey is it?
to the jars, to the pots, and to the food.
That's not that much honey left.
Right? So we'll be doing a couple of those videos. Andre learning how to can applesauce and blueberry blackberry sauce
No,
and
that's actually.
yeah, whatever. It'll be good. Okay, so where are we? Right here? Alright.
It is...
Bit more?
Yep, one more drop.
More?
It's still going up though.
Okay. Is it done?
Yeah, it's done. Just give it like.
A bit more?
Yeah, just. Back it.
Okay, I don't need that much. Okay, that was like, come on.
Yeah, that's good.
Hurry up, move fast. You have to move fast. Come on. You have to move fast. Fast. Yeah. Oh my lord. Dripping off
That's
the...
good.
What do you mean that's good?
It's out there.
Is it?
Yes.
That came out fast.
Maybe because you're pouring it fast.
Oh. Okay.
You had that one like that, yeah.
Honey all over the place now.
I'm just picking up the ones that are going on this
Yeah,
paper
you scooping them up, eh?
with my finger.
Andre is looking forward to licking the... He says, what are you going to do with this, Nana, after you're done? I said, well, gee, Andre, you can have
I
that,
am going to put bread on it.
right? You can
I'm
put
gonna
your
put-
fingers. And
I know.
same thing with the bucket
No.
here. Yeah, what?
I'm just gonna put a piece of bread in there and go like.
Yeah, okay, so he's got it figured out. He's going to put a piece of bread in there and just swirl it around and scoop up on all that good honey. Yeah, same thing with the bucket here. It's really good.
Oh, I got the bucket too.
You get the bucket too. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring a towel down just in case.
Yeah, you're going to need it. Yeah.
I don't need to get the
Mr.
carpet all
Sticky.
Sticky.
I wonder what would happen if I put some of this on my finger and just put my finger in Amari's mouth. Huh? What do you think? Just get him straight up honey. He'd probably like that.
You probably just go like this first.
Yeah. I can't remember the calorie count on honey. A tablespoon is... I have that over there that has honey in it. Might say it's a fair amount, considering all things said. If you're looking for calories.
This honey's like really sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like sticking to my tongue.
Yeah.
It's like peanut butter.
Yeah. Well, this one's a little more thicker, but that's okay. It's going to settle down, and it's going to harden anyway. That's why it's coming out so fast.
I love honey before dinner.
Mmm. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to buy some more here. I can see that coming soon. Now that Andre's discovered honey. I have honey over here, but he's been leaving it for Amari.
Because you say don't take it. You said don't take it ever, and I did not.
Okay.
I have not took it
Okay, well.
at all. It's been making me want it.
Okay, well. I got lots of honey now, so I'll ease up on it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. I should probably move that from the
Okay, now it's coming out in bigger clumps, so it's coming out faster. So I need you to pay attention. I can't stop it. I don't know why it's dripping all over the place. See, did you see that one big one come out?
Yep.
Oh my God, it's dripping all over the place.
You're stripping on the paper.
More?
That's good.
That's good? Okay, come on. No, you have to bring it closer to me. There you go. I'm having to stretch too much here. It's too far away from me. Put it more in front. Move the other ones to the back. See? Now, if I had the guys just jarred up for me, I wouldn't have honey all over the place. But this is good for Andre to learn, right? You know?
You're definitely gonna have to clean that up.
Yeah, well, I want to lick my fingers, but I'm not right now. It's okay. You do what you got to do, and I'll do what I got to do.
Yes, my job is just to lick the honey off the paper.
I don't think I'm going to get 36 jars. No, because this is almost empty now. So whatever calculations I was calculating was the wrong calculations. But that's okay. All right, I'm still happy with it. And I got these two beautiful, nice buckets. So you know I'm happy with that.
There is 9 jars remaining.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So
According to one that we're
So
filling
we've
out,
done 12 jars.
So 9.5.
So we've already done 12 jars.
We have done 3, 6, 8. Okay. 8.
8?
Yeah, about to be 9.
Hmm.
The 9 is just half. It's half there.
Okay.
I'm just putting my finger on this paper
That's all right.
because there's honey drops all over it. I love honey for dinner.
Maybe just go take a quick boo on Amari before we go on to the next jar here, because this is going to take another couple more times. See, if I can't do it, I got Andre on the run.
I wonder what we're going to do with this honey all around here.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll deal with that when that time comes. Maybe I'll just leave it in the bowl and you can, we'll put saran wrap on it and you can go nuts over it the next couple of days.
I'm gonna make myself some pancakes tomorrow and put some honey on it. With some butter. With that sauce.
Yeah.
Washy syrup.
Are you going to mix all three together?
Yes.
That would be good. That would be good. Butter, real butter, with some real honey, with
that
real
jam.
blackberry, blueberry sauce. It's like a syrup. It's a little more saucy.
Oh, that's
not a jam.
That's a big chunk.
Yeah, and that's what comes pouring out of the jar. I mean, out of this and go
gosh.
plops into the jar. It's not like a jam. It's more runny, so it's more like a syrupy sauce, right? And it's so good. Oh, see? Oh my God. So what's going on here? You'd be better off to have a plate there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move that one.
Okay.
That was quick.
Maybe we need a plate there. Versus paper.
I got it.
Okay, I can't see very well.
Yeah.
I just see just the glob. The blob.
The wobby blob.
It's scaring me. I would prefer a plate there, Andre, because, well, we're almost done, but either or, I doesn't.
It's just going on paper, that's all.
How much room do I have left?
It's done.
It's done? Okay, move faster. Come on. When you do stuff like this, you have to work fast. Okay? Otherwise, you'll be there all day.
Nine jars.
Okay, well, we're going to go into the second bucket, only I don't think, I think Marquaine's going to have to open that one. Unless you can get it started.
I could probably get started.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying this honey.
Okay. He's just lapping up on that honey that's falling on that paper. Okay, so, well, can I get a clean spoon? A wood spoon, please. I would prefer a wood spoon. We're not trying to get the molecules with the metal, okay? We're refraining from the metal. Not that it makes much difference, but this will work.
It's not a wood spoon, but it's kind of like a wood spoon.
Oh, no, you need these kind. When we go out shopping, as a matter of fact, we need to look for some more. Because these ones are the ones that you can flat, when you're cooking jam, or we're going to be doing the blackberry, blueberry sauce, or whatever sauces we're making, you're going to need this to scrape the bottom of the pot. And I think we only got one left because one got broken. So it's in our best interest when we go out to look around and try and scoop them up. A couple more.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try opening up that wood fast.
What?
I'm gonna try getting that bucket in here.
Other bucket done?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that bucket in here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm doing this with one hand.
Well, that's because you're getting strong, that's why. That's 30, that's just, am I getting it all over the counter? Is that what I'm looking at?
No, that's just the honey that's been coming out of that cup. That's all. When you've been skipping it out, that's all. It's all going in.
Okay. So 15 kg, it's 2.2 pounds per
You try picking this up here, boy.
kg, right? So you're looking at 30 pounds plus. I can't think.
You're trying to do the math.
Yeah. This is where I want a calculator.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put the bucket on there now, okay?
No, let me just get this out of here first.
Okay.
You'd be better off to try and open it up first on the floor because you have to remember that other one was already opened by Doug. He got it started for me. I don't think he did the second one. I don't know if he did or didn't. Because I think I told him I'm just going to start with the one. See.
What can I do? Hi, Louie. We wanted to join us.
All right. I'll leave what's in there for you. Okay, this one here.
Oh, that's a black honey.
Huh? Okay.
That's a really black honey.
Yeah, that's because it comes from. Put the lid back
Oh.
on. I don't want dust in it. Put the lid back on. Okay, what does it say on the lid?
Wide.
How's it spelled?
W-I-L-D.
You know what? You asked me that today. That word.
Wide.
No, it's not.
Wide.
No, wild.
Wild.
You did not. Did you not ask me about that word earlier today? Yes, you did.
I know.
Yes, you did. That is a
That
sight
word's
word.
everywhere.
Huh?
That word is everywhere on YouTube.
Yeah?
I don't get why.
It's all, everywhere on YouTube, eh?
For me. For the shows I watch.
Oh.
It's on every show. World. F. World.
Wildflower. Flower, right?
Yeah, flower.
It says wildflower.
Yeah.
That's why it's the color that it is.
Brownish black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Can't believe I took off the wood too. It didn't
These
have
need to be a little higher. I can see already.
That one's like too high, I'm pretty sure.
That one, honestly, would be ideal. So I think before I go too far, I'm going to take a spoon and I'm going to top those off. So maybe you go check on Amari.
Be careful.
What?
The bucket.
Mhm.
I don't have the wood pushed on.
Okay, you can
Oh,
go.
by the way, guess what? Guess what? All you had to do was just to take off the wood.
Go, what was that? I heard him.
Probably 20. Yeah, it was a toy.
What's that?
It was a toy.
That was a toy?
Yeah.
What kind toy?
I gave him this toy.
Oh, jeez. Okay, just stay with him while I top this off.
Okay.
Because he's fast, people, that's why. Serious. I need you to sand down that rail. Tomorrow you start working on it for Nana. Okay? I want that rail. We need the lot. We need the bigger rail.
Can I tell you something? All you had to do was just take off the wood. The wood. It said pull this off.
Oh yeah?
And that's all you had to do was just take off
It
the
said
wood.
pull that off, eh?
Yeah. But there was an arrow pointing to it.
Okay. So I'm going to use a plastic spoon.
Yeah, I always make those spoons.
Okay, he's penciled in good, right?
No, I did not pencil him in.
Okay, so from what I can see here right now, hopefully this will work. Okay, because you don't want a lot of air. Maybe you can make some space for me so I don't have to hold this thing. Move some of these jars out of my way. Right here, so I can put this thing right here. Move these ones.
I am.
This one, I want to put this down. This is heavy. Oh, Lord. I'm
How do you
getting
do it?
weak. You know?
There you go.
Nana not as strong as she used to be. Okay, I guess I'm still going to need your eyesight. Okay, so what we want is pretty much the one that you said is a little high.
Yeah, this is the one that's a little high.
Okay, that's where we kind of want it at. But the thing is, when we're pouring, we should just stop where we were so that we don't go too far and the edge of the funnel gets too gooey. Okay? Because you're better off to come in here and do it this way. Do you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way you kind of want to do it to top it off. And then it won't be so mucky.
I might have to take a bath tonight.
Oh. Okay, you gotta watch this because if I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this next year. So this is where you're gonna have to learn how to do these things.
So sugary.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess I'm getting water sugar today.
Yeah. Okay, we got a long way to go on
Yeah.
that one yet, right?
Gonna have the sugar rush.
Well, it's a different kind of sugar though. That's the thing,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, all within reason, right?
I'm probably not gonna eat all a lot of that on the side.
Well, you can spread it around. Okay, is that one fine?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna have to move the jars around so that I can fill them up as we go. It looks like this is
This
taking
looks
up
good.
all what's in here. Yeah. Do you see how it's just kind of disappearing in this thing here, right?
Yeah.
Bit more?
Yep. Actually, no. Oh yeah. That's good.
Okay. Switch jars around fast. Hurry up. We want them about that headspace. Okay. That one needs a bit more.
Yep.
Don't scare me now, Mari. I hear you moving around.
That was not moving around. That's what he does. Actually, just.
No, he's clapping in there. He's doing something.
So like, wait, this?
Sounded like that. What isn't that what it sounded like to you?
No, it sounded like this.
Oh,
He always makes that noise.
that's okay. That's a happy noise.
I like how Louis just wanted to watch.
Yeah, is that good? I think so, eh? Maybe a bit more? Bit more.
Yeah, just a teeny tiny bit more.
Okay.
Perfect.
It will level out. Hurry up, move things around fast. You have to give me room to put this down. As I'm doing this, you can switch things around. Okay? We gotta work together fast as a team. Sometimes when you're doing stuff like this, you have to work fast. Right? For different reasons. Sometimes things have to go hot into whatever it is that you're doing. So you have to kind of work fast. Okay, is that good? No, a bit more?
Yep. That's good.
No, I want it a little higher up. I told
Okay.
you. You want
Then
minimal
yes.
headspace on this, okay? Because
Then yes, a bit
it's
more.
the air that has the germs. Not that this will get germs, but the less air you take away from it, the better off it is.
That's good.
That's good?
Yep.
Okay, move fast. Hurry up. Switch things around.
Well, it's kind of hard to move fast when they. when the
You're not used to
floor
it.
is sticky.
Come on, it doesn't matter. You gotta learn to work around it. You can't let sticky floors get in your way of progress. Right? Yeah. Woo-wee. I see there's a couple jars in the back that still need to be done.
Except for these two.
That's what I'm saying. There's a couple jars in the back.
Yeah, it's just this one. And this one.
There's 3 of them.
No?
Look at I can. There's one over there. I can see. I'm not that blind yet. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of them.
Where?
I'll show you in a minute.
Can you point to them with
Is this one? No, this one needs more yet.
That one you gushed out on.
Is that no? A bit more yet.
A bit more.
Why was that one so low?
Because you literally had to tilt.
Whoops.
My finger. You literally had to tilting like,
Oh, it's still low.
and it came out fast.
It's because it's settling. That's why. When you pour things like this into a jar, they tend to settle.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
No, I'm gonna put one more in. Okay.
Little Black Lily.
All right. Look. 1, 2, 3. I can see that. And what's this? This is 4. Hurry up. So start moving these to the back. Switch them around.
Just getting honey all over my thumbs and my shirt. That's brand new.
Okay. Jeez. Now here's a real honey video for you guys.
What are we making an ad?
Hmm?
What are we making an ad?
Yeah, BC Bud Honey. You can buy it already pre-jarred. Save yourself the stress. Delivers in Canada, at least in BC, right? And or you can buy it in the 15 kg buckets, which is a good deal, and you get a good beautiful bucket out of the deal. And if you live close by on the lower mainland, they might even deliver it to you, right? And you get a quality product. Okay, that's almost about the right size.
That's actually the right size.
Okay, move fast, hurry up.
Wait, did we not just do that one?
They're settling, that's why. That's what happens sometimes with certain foods. And you're right, we just did it, and it's settling. That's what's happening. Because there's air pockets in there, that's why. But that's okay. It's to be expected. Alright. So, before you're too quick to put on your lid, you might want to give it some time to settle. Okay, take it, next one. Hurry up, fast. Yeah, we did that one, but it needs another couple
No,
of
we did not do that one.
Oh, we didn't do that one?
Yeah. That's the one you just showed me.
Oh, okay.
There's just a big pile of honey over there. And I just want to go with my finger and go like...
You can, after we're done, okay? After we're
I
done.
already took like one big scoop out of
Yeah, there you go.
it. It's so good. I can't resist.
Okay, hurry up. Another one, fast.
Oh my god, that one's slippy.
Okay, you shouldn't do that. It's better to, I'll show you how to move them versus doing that. Okay, that one's getting pretty high, Andre. I
Well,
think,
you showed me that one.
no, it was a different one.
There's a wine bottle right at my leg that fell.
Yeah, there's a wine bottle there. Those are good to store. Oh, no, it's this one, Andre. It's this
Oh,
one.
that one? Oh.
You move like this. There you go. It's like chessboard. You move them like chess pieces. Okay?
So like what? A honey jar chest?
A honey jar chest. There you go. Yeah, I want to do a video song with Auntie B. She's a YouTuber on YouTube. Amari really loves her voice. And she said that when I'm ready with you with the music program, we can make music and some songs, and she'll help sing some of the songs with her voice, because her voice is very unique. So after we're all caught up with this, okay, where are we? Does anything here need a top off? What's this one?
I know, I'm getting that one.
You see it, eh? See, this is how it starts in the kitchen when it comes to canning. Okay? You get them involved like this. Before you know it, they grow up and they end up canning things. Right? They don't have to do everything. But this is how they learn. This is how I started to learn.
Finger scoop.
Finger scoop. Yeah. How many jars?
Still 9. Actually, no. Yeah, 9. And a quarter, I think. I'm very sure that's a quarter. That's good.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Alright. Anything else here need to top off? Looking pretty good.
Definitely does suck though.
That one needs a little more because it's settling,
Yeah.
right? It's settling, so we got to give it time to settle. And then maybe what we'll do is we got to watch for flies, fruit flies. God forbid. We don't want no fruit flies in there. It hasn't really been any fruit flies around though. Last year, hardly any fruit flies.
Then
compared-
0 fruit flies
Yeah,
today.
no moss, no fruit flies. Okay, move it.
That's it.
They're all good?
Yeah. So, if you would like to pour this one,
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll leave this one out. maybe get the, I guess I can do it like this.
Eat all my throat is just like really sugar.
Something's buzzing around me. I can hear it.
Yeah, there's a fly.
Yeah.
And well, we just killed it.
Well, that's good. She caught it?
Yeah. And she ate it. Ew.
Yeah, the cats do that.
Disgusting.
I don't know why they eat flies, but they do.
And why do you eat spiders too, huh?
Protein.
And why do you eat a hornet? I seen you eat a hornet one time.
Protein. Meat.
The hornet's not that good though to eat because it's the stinger.
Well, I don't know. Cats can seem to do that, though.
If you get stinged in your throat, I'm taking you to the vet.
All right. Oh. Okay.
There's so much flies now.
Now, we're going to use the same... The same, you might want to clean that up.
Oh, you want me to clean that up?
Well, yeah, you might as well get the benefit of it. Not this, though. Okay? You can get yourself a spoon or something. Here's a spoon. Or get a butter knife. If you get a butter knife and go shh. Because I did wipe the counter down, so the counter is clean.
I have to use my other hand.
Like this. I'll
I
show
know,
you.
I know, I'm getting it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll just put this here for now. That's good. I'm jealous. Ah. I'm jealous.
My mustache!
That's what I want. I want some honey. Oh yeah. Ah. Okay. So how many jars? So we don't need to worry about anything here. So this one is not quite full, but that's okay. So we got 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and a bit. So that's good. It's not what I calculated. Don't ask me how I got 36 jars. Nothing near 36 jars.
That's not 36 jars.
Oh, I know. But still 20 jars, 21 plus a bit. That's still pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. Right? And you can see it's a good learning experience. So now we're just going to leave it. See, it looks like it's still settling.
When
Look, it's still settling. Can you see? They're dropping.
no,
Yeah.
friend be like in the morning. Hey, what did you eat for dinner last night? Oh, I ate honey.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let it just sit for a few minutes. Okay? Because if you notice, this one dropped. No, I need you here.
No, like cool. I just go downstairs to get the hot dogs now.
Yeah, you can do that, and then by the time you come back, we should be able to top off because this one is settling. I can see this one can add another tablespoon or so, teaspoon. Same thing with this one from what I can tell.
Okay, well, I'll be right back.
All right, and I can just take it from here. Okay?
Okay.
And maybe this one. Well, no, this one's fine. Okay, so hold on a minute. Okay, so when you're wiping these jars, right, you have to wipe them over a few times, eh? Because you don't want those rims coming into contact with honey, right? So you want to make sure it's pretty clean. I'm almost tempted to wipe them one more time. I've already wiped them a few times, and make sure you wipe. Oh, my wandering eye. Where's my finger? Here it is. Right. Make sure you wipe in here, and all in through here. I kind of feel. I don't know. And of course your rim, right? So I might do this one more time before I finally put everything on. This part you save till after. So when you start doing, you wipe all in through here, very well through there, and then after you get your lid on, then you can take a nice warm rag, right, maybe even with a tad bit of soap, and just wipe it, right, and then rinse it off again with a clean rag that's been rinsed under the water. Don't run your jars under the water once your lids are on, because these metal lids, they rust, eh? So just as a comparison, compared to doing it this way versus buying it this way, this is not the company. This is another company that's in BC, up and around the same area. Honey that I bought, what, 3 years ago or something like that. And I've already got jars like this downstairs. But I wanted the buckets thinking I was, you know, getting a better deal. To which I probably think, if you look, I mean, it's not much, but it all starts to add up after a while. They got these down as 1 kg, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1 kg, which is your standard honey size jar, right? Where these are, Andre, shut up! 1 liter size jars, right? Which is, well, technically 1 kg. So, either or, hold on. Okay, so 10 of them and a bit, right? I wiped them again one more time, and we'll let them dry. That's how fickle these things are, just to be double sure. And then we'll put on the lids. If you see the air bubbles, they're coming up to the surface because everything's settling down. That would be normal, okay? Right? Not everything was completely melted in their warmer, which was fine by me. Mission accomplished. We wanted to get them into jars. We did. Right? I like the idea of those beautiful buckets. Right? This is not, I'd have to sit there and see about what, I can't remember how much their jars are per 1 key. They're either $23 a jar or $28. And it also depends on the type of honey that you buy. I just know that if you went with the 15 kg, it was more for your money, right? And the thing is, if you're going through it as a large family really fast, then fine, you don't have to do this. But if you're putting it away for like long-term food storage, basically like I'm doing, and of course I will be using it, but in light of that I didn't get my 36 jars, which I was thinking I'd get, obviously I kind of thinking maybe I should budget this in and do it one more time, because Tisha's already asked for a few jars. So by the time I give Tisha some jars, I'll probably give her 1 of each anyway to start. And she's always hitting me up for honey. You know, I've given her a few buckets along the way. 2, I think, 2 buckets of honey at 3 kgs per bucket. I gave her 25 pounds. I gave her 25 pounds of, what was it, that cornmeal, right? Because she likes, I guess, to make cornbread. And that's when I bought all that cornmeal. And, you know, so now, let those rims dry just a little bit. And then when you screw on the lid real tight, and then I want to wash the jars on the outside, bottom, everything. And I'm going to put them away because I've got them in my room and on towards the floor, facing that wall. Not necessarily the north wall, but that wall. But it's in a real dark, cool corner, so they'll settle in real nice. Real nice. The only thing is I had to bring out all my records from that corner. But I got that turntable that I just have to install a program into my computer that's hooked up to that turntable where I can record those records onto the computer. And then after that, I don't know, I'll decide what records I want to keep and what records I don't want to keep. Either or. I'll be back. I suppose. So this other video, like this other bucket of, see, these black buckets. See, black bucket. There's more black buckets. There's another black bucket. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of buckets that I bought from a different company. These are the 3-gallon buckets, and one of them is full of that Indian sugar with the magnesium, and I don't want to leave it like that, so I had to get more jars. But besides that point, and then we've got this. This one's rich. You can really smell the flowers. Ooh, definitely smell the flowers. Yeah, I can smell the flowers on that one. That one takes me immediately outside when I'm working in the yard and I'm coming into contact with those kind of flowers out in my yard. Definitely smelt that one. So let me just taste this. Let me, and I'm going to end it on this, okay? And I'm going to dream on about my dream date. When I said goodbye to him, I called him Cutie. I don't know what got into me, but from what I could tell, he kind of looked handsome. I think it's because I talk to these guys on the phone like quite regularly, right? Because you have to remember, they've been holding my honey for like almost 3 months, right? So I have to phone and, say, oh, don't worry, I'm still busy, and, oh, yeah, last time you were doing this, and then you were doing that, and, oh, okay, no problem, right? And, we'll chit-chat this and chit-chat that, and anyway. Silly me! I told him I haven't been on a date for 25 years. It's true. Well, yeah, no, 20, I think Tisha's 24 now. So it'd be 24 years. That's a long time. Told him I've been a mom. That's basically all I did. Look at that. Look at that.
What do you do?
Yeah. That's pretty good. It'll make my nose run though. Go figure. My eyes are watering now. Right? Even with honey, the allergies come more so when I stuck my nose towards those wildflowers. Yeah. Okay, so that's it, people.